All right. Well, I don't have as much time to work on the trailer, at least chunks of time. Oh, I got my little trailer rat here. But I run out during the day in between meetings and try to throw a few screws in or line up some things to be able to do some work later. So trying to just keep things moving forward. Got quite a bit done over the weekend and been working on this front section. So I've worked to rebuild this shelf here. Actually, I used the original Formica, as pretty as that is. But I've got that built in. This is a real beefy shelf. And the purpose of this shelf is not only for storage, but really to hold the sides together at the right width and to provide some nice stability side to side sway for the trailer. So try to really spend a lot of time and try to just get that down correct, and feel pretty good about where that's at right now. I also spent quite a bit of time getting the window set correctly. I needed to make sure that the height and the width is ready to receive the window, and it is, but boy, it's going to be tight. Now I'm going to have to still sort of bang things down a little bit. I used a round-headed screw here. I'm going to have to take that out and put it in a flat head because that's raising up just enough that's going to mess up the putting the window in. Put in these panels. I'm going to put some trim here. I'll put a little bit of trim up here and also over there. So this is all pretty good. I put some molding up top just to give that a little bit of a flare because this piece will eventually be stapled down over here. So overall, it's coming together nicely. I'm going to have a little bit of work. Oh, it's all right. It's too steep for you to jump down there. Let's get you out. I do have a bit of an issue. This is the front piece. That is 80 inches wide. And I built this pretty tight to be 80 inches, but I'm going to be a little bit wide down here at the bottom, like quarter to a half inch. So I'm going to see what happens. Knowing what I know now, I should have made sure that the width of the base was 80 inches as well as the width of the side. For the most part, the trailer is 80 inches wide around. I did pretty good except for that front part. But remember, that front part was the most corroded, the most damage. So really had a hard time piecing it together, from what I did have. But again, knowing what I know now, I would have measured the skin width and then made sure to stay to that dimension as I built out the frame. There's no going back now. Worst case, I'll just build a little bit of a flange, build a little bit of a corner out of metal, and wrap that up a little bit more with some extra sheet metal. I haven't stapled down the top yet because I had run out of 5/8 inch staples, so I had to order some more, but I have them now, so I'll staple it down tomorrow. But it is a little bit windy tonight, so I'm going to clamp that section down just to hold it down and not have any damage with that. But I'm pretty close to, I've got to staple this section down. I got that panel in, so that's nice. And I am now pretty close to putting the sides up. I'll put the curbing up. That's that wood that fills this gap here. I'll build that up, and then it's time for the sides. So coming together.